Happy Friday, folks. Welcome to Hacking Self Stories. Today, we are continuing down the SSA report 2025, my takeaways. Today, we're focusing on two metrics, two sections, if you like, segments. We are focusing on online bookings, very, very interesting data, and technology adoption. I know I realize I said that a bit funny then. Adoption. There we go. Right. So let's start with online bookings. And as ever before, I need to be quick here because, as you know, if you've listened to Wednesdays and Thursdays, I am going on holiday. I'm already 45 minutes late. Lovely jubbly. I'm going to Whitby in the caravan. Oh, yeah. Right. Bookings. This is what the SSA report says. The number of businesses providing online bookings continues to grow, with 90% offering the service, up from 82% last year. There has been a reluctance from some operators to provide pricing online or provide online bookings. This primarily due to the concerns that it commoditizes the product and encourages customers to shop purely on price. I understand that. However, customers' expectations are that pricing will be online, and growing number of customers wish to complete their entire booking process online. The challenge for operators is to create an exceptional online journey for customers that replicates the level of service that the industry has traditionally provided new customers through phone or in-person contact. I think they're making a bit of a mountain out of a molehill, really. Sometimes we go meet our customers where they want to be met. Yes, we provide prices online, but it's through an information wall. So therefore, we can communicate with the customers once they do a quote for online. I feel like I'm going to sneeze any second. I'm going to have to pause it because I think I'm going to sneeze. I'm okay coughing live on. No, it's gone. Okay, I'm okay coughing live on camera, but sneezing, I think, is a next step. Right. So, can customers reserve a unit through your website? Interestingly, reserve and pay for a unit is 49%. Reserve a unit only is 41%, and no online reservation. Before we go any further, I do think we need to make a caveat here. We can't read too much into it because we need to recognize that who participated in this report. It's all the big boys. It's majority of the big self-storage facilities or forward-thinking self-storage operators. So we've got to take that on board. So I'm really surprised that only 49%, so let's round it up, can reserve and pay for a unit online. I actually thought it would be a lot higher than that. I thought it'd be 60% of people, but no. And 42% of people, I'm rounding up, you can only reserve a unit online, and 9.6% of people, there is no online reservation. That, for me, actually surprised me. I didn't realize that there'd be 9.6% of operators offering no online reservations. But do you know what? And that's who's taken part in this report. If we widen it to the whole self-storage facilities in the UK, I would dare say that that figure of 9.6% offering no online reservation will be wildly higher, wildly higher. So yeah, I think that will be a lot bigger, because when I look and shop around independents, local independents, majority of people offer no online reservation. But like I said, this is a different segment of people because it's the people who have filled out the report. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I put here, controversial view, here we come. Most self-storage facilities don't offer online reservations. Yeah, that's a wider self-storage facilities in the UK. So if you're offering it, I suggest you're certainly ahead of most independents. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Technology adoption. This data is fascinating. Operators, this is what the report says. Operators are investing in technology and exploring adoption of AI. As mentioned earlier, many of the third-party security monitoring companies are also using AI to identify suspicious behavior. That's why it's so cheap, because of AI. They rely heavily on AI and then pass it to, when there is suspicious behavior, then they pass it to a real person. Right. Dynamic pricing models also become more common as operators look to maximize revenue from existing customers. This was a new question for this year's survey, and it will be interesting to track the technology adoption over time. Yeah, I love this. So AI monitored CCTV. and nearly 60% of people are actually using it in the store. I'm going to read out exactly what the report suggests here, and says simple dynamic pricing, unit availability. It's around about 35% of people are doing this. App-based access control. I actually thought it'd be a bit more than this, but it's around about 28%. Electronic locks, these are what we have, and that is about 23%. App for booking and managing bookings. Yep. Again, that is 18%. So yeah, not quite, not as many as you would have thought. Complex dynamic pricing. I don't really know what complex dynamic pricing means, but it's saying here around about 15% of people. AI scraping of competitors' data and pricing. To be honest, that's what we're working on at the minute. So we're working on something like this that AI can simply do for us really, really quickly. And you know what? It's dead easy. The technology is out there. It's not particularly difficult. Again, that's around about 15% of people. AI for content creation or image generation. Now, I don't like this. I'll be honest. I see loads of people, they're AI bots in LinkedIn and making comments, and you're like, oh God, it's AI. I also don't like it for content creation because I feel like content has to be through you, and prompting some AI to ChatGPT. I just don't think it's. I prefer to write my own content because it sounds like me more. Yes, the models are going to get better and they'll be speaking your voice more and more and more, but it's just not for me. And I can see straight away what content is created by AI. And sometimes, you know what? It's good to be imperfection. You can see by the way I talk, the way my LinkedIn posts are, my podcast, my newsletter, it's not perfection. But do you know what? Because it's not perfection, I believe that is perfection because it's real. It's me. It's not AI. Anyway, that's just my 2 pennies worth. Two-factor access. That is around about 10%, 12%. AI analysts of our data. Yeah, about 8%. AI-based chatbot. And by the way, that will increase massively. That's around about 5%. AI-based site finders. In reality, we haven't, and apologies if I haven't seen one that works, but at the minute there's big problems with those. And again, we've been trying to build one for a long time, and it is really, really difficult to actually, because you don't know when you put in, okay, how many self-storage facilities are they? It's hard to find out the exact square foot that self-storage facility is offering. That's where we've fallen down when we're trying to find AI-based site finders. I've got a mate who does this, and he is convinced he's done it. But again, I had a call with him maybe 2 days ago, and he was convinced. He was absolutely convinced. He was like, Dean, let me on your podcast. I can sell this to people. I was like, right, Phil, if that is true, firstly, don't put it out there for sale, because that, my friend, is worth much, much more for you to have it and to find sites and then sell the sites that you find than it is for anybody else. So don't put it out there. But equally, I'm not so sure at the minute. I'm sure that AI, the agents, can do it, but eventually. But to try and find out that information, like say if you came to Hull, right? How would you know how many square foot of self-storage we've got? Yes, you can draw a line around it on Google and you can guesstimate, but you can't do that for every single site just like that. It can't be done. Well, like I say, it can't be done, but it's very, very difficult. So yeah, I haven't seen anything yet, and the problems that other people are finding are exactly the same problems that I'm finding. I'm not shitting on it at all because it's exactly what the problems we're finding as well. And I'm sure in time we will be able to get one of these. I can see my wife moving. Yeah. So yeah, everybody's moving outside and I'm getting text messages saying, Dean, come on. Right, so I'm gonna have to go. Let's have a look. Right, here's my notes. I have a really good friend. Yeah, he's called Robert. Yeah, he's told me that AI cloud monitoring my CCTV. So basically AI monitors CCTV. My friend, he wanted to monitor my CCTV, but to be honest, I just didn't want to move away from DSOC. He said he can build an AI CCTV for me that would be free, and he could do this and do that. And I thought, you know what? I'm sure it will work, but we're happy with DSOC. Looking at these results, I can't help but think this is going to massively change in the coming years, 100%. Whether you like it or not, AI is going to massively change how us run businesses. It definitely is. Honestly, right now, For example, we've normally we'd be talking to some solicitors about something, and Chat GTPT did it for me. GTPT did it for me straight away. It saved 4 grand. It saved 4 grand. And so my sister's a solicitor. I would be shitting my pants if I'm a solicitor right now, because I think in the next 5 years, not even that, 2 years. Again, my mate Phil said in 12 months, you won't need a solicitor. I'm like, ah. So it's incredible. What it's going to change the world. It's massive. It is huge. If you aren't concentrating some proportion, some portion of your time isn't dedicated to AI and understanding it and learning it, the agents, etc., then you will be lost. It's going to change everything, absolutely everything. And I'm not one of these early adopters normally, because I like to see pioneers get arrows in the back of. Yeah, basically, there's a meme that goes around with pioneers get arrows in the back and stuff. But I just think that this is different. This is different, and I've been on the edge of it, watching with interest. But now I feel like now is a time when I owe it to myself, I owe it to my family, I owe it to the people who I work with to really focus on AI now and understand it more. So I would say I watch at least 2 hours a day now on AI and making sure that I understand it more and see how it can help me and my business and etc. 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 Yeah, so it's really, really exciting, but it's really, really scary at the same time. I am petrified by it. Anyway, my friends, I've got to go before the wife divorces me. So I will see you on Monday morning. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.